Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill it.
Right side, catch made by Dobbs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. From the gun, it's Love. Into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8.
Come on, set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's Dobbs. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And did the Chiefs get it? They did.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I think we're seeing...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So we might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Ready, ready. 45.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. On fourth down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Deep to return, it's Nico Remigio. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Play action here. Mahomes. That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get about 5.
Isaiah Pacheco, ball carrier. Quicker on the stop. A gain of 5.
From the 31, here is second down and 5. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a third down and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's got it at about the 8. And he will score! Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, KC.
I can only imagine what went through his head as that play developed and he realized his guy was one-on-one with a safety. That's a complete mismatch on paper and even more so on the field. And once he sees it, he's going to attack it, and they come away with the touchdown.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Packers nothing. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Ready, set.
Back to the air, it's Love. He's going to uncork one. Looking for Wicks. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set, ready. Hut.
To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
So it's third down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Now Butker to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0.
Packers, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Oh, a loose football. That's picked up by the Chiefs.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to run. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Pacheco. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Mahomes. That one taken in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Chiefs 21, Packers nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. On second down, Love. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Love to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On comes the Packers punting team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Here's Remigio. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. They'll begin with great field position. A short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. Mahomes. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Micah Parsons in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Into the hands of Juju. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Butker now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Still a little
City.
time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Packers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. To throw is Love. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
15-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The Chiefs offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10.
Yellow. My side.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Edgerrin Cooper on the stop. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Yellow. My side.
Final play of this first half. Here's Mahomes. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. I bet you it was 2 different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards and a first down, Chiefs.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it. Not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Throwing right, it's taken in, and they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Chiefs.
Follow these two.
A handoff to Pacheco. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
From the 20,
7.
here's 2nd down and 7.
Yellow. Let's go up.
Throwing now, Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Well, they had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Let's go now. Hut.
Run up the middle with Jacobs. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
3rd down and 1.
Ready.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense. I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down. When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's
nowhere to go. He is taken down.
6-7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 32-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. 52 blue.
Now Love. Now he'll air one out. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Down.
Now Love. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That one way too slow to developing. They rally to the ball. They get the man, and it's no gain. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Set. Ready. Hut.
They'll go for it. Love. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard. Second down and 8.
On the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Isaiah Pacheco, the ball carrier, taken down at the 11-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
It is second and 6. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, KC. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Check right.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Love. He's going to uncork one. Looking for Wicks. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Chiefs offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. is a 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Flush to his right. Taking a shot for Smith-Schuster. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Here's Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Pretty obvious they're just trying to catch the defense off guard. Everyone's thinking 3rd and long. That's a passing down, and we're going to sneak a run in. So give credit to this defense. They were well prepared for both run and pass, and they don't fall for it.
On 4th down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Packers offense back onto the field for their next possession.
Ready, set.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
In motion, it's Golden.
28-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He's going to uncork one. Looking for Wicks. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That one reeled in by Golden. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
Throwing is Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.